stay on stage just 'cause I broke all the cages. No, I will sit and take it. No, no. They let me put that, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Let's do it, loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking what you see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Let's do it, loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking what you see. They'll be They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty.
Yo, Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It's time for the comeback again. We got some little bit of messy markets here, but again, we had some fundamentals come out. We're going to chat about that in a little bit and see what there is for us again. Now we at least have an understanding of what the markets are wanting and where they want to go with this. So again, guys, hope you're ready for it. Going to be a good one. Chris, how are you feeling, bro?
Always good, always good. We keep it moving, yeah. So looking forward to the session. Grab a kick, unfortunately, grabbing us against the nose here. But like me and Keegan said, could this be the day where we run? So yeah, looking good.
Got to be interesting, guys. This is also going to be the first time today I'm actually not going to take the grabber or the T2 on the funded account. So again, a heads up for the Project G members. You won't probably see it come through because that's not the terminal link now or the account that's linked. But I am going to take it on the grabber account because I had that account loaded today and didn't get my entry, as we know, in London session. So we're actually going to do the T2 on a live account and see how it handles itself. So it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, before we get into any of that good stuff, Chris, will you open us up with prayer, bro?
Well, Chad, as always, let's get straight into business. Father, we just want to thank you for another day, for another session. I pray that we will guide Keegan in all truth and give him wisdom, insight, and everyone watching, everyone joining in every single day. Father, we just pray that you'll keep your hand over them, protect them, their families, our families, Father, our businesses, every venture that we put our hand to, Father, that we will bring your name glory. And we pray this and we ask this not because we deserve any of it, but purely because you are grace, your grace and your mercies are new every single day, every single minute, Father. You say sin abounds, grace abounds even more, and we want to thank you for that you are still patient with us as fragile humans, and we just want to bring honor and glory. And we pray this and we ask this in the wonderful name of Jesus. And you can say amen if you believe that, Chad.
Amen. There we go, guys. And we are all in agreement. So let's get this ball rolling. So as always, we're going to start by going over the fundamentals.
How do we get to Euros now already? I don't know. Chad. Chad, sorry, man. I don't know. Euros was not supposed to play now already. Playlist is a little bit chalked here.
It's jumping ahead there, bro. But we are now at fundamentals, and today we actually have something to talk about, guys. So we had GDP unemployment claims coming out now. GDP was the main focus here. coming out higher. So quite an interesting one there. Unemployment claims basically flat. It's a little bit lower, but that is the main event here for us. So going to be an interesting one. There is a take I want to look at this when we go over to the markets, but going to be interesting. So let's jump over to the market, see what are we having here. So DXY, as we spoke about, guys, we wanted to see the move back to this 100-900. Right now, I think for me, if dollar wants to start holding any idea of really going bullish, we need to have this move break over here. Again, holding that level and trading bullish. Now, the thing about this, guys, is there's going to be two ways you're going to hear me almost say the same thing here. And that's about that GDP. So that number coming out higher, again, plays into Powell's hands. It's giving him what he wants. It's showing him what he was doing was right. And it's also leading up to that first rate cut. So this is going to give us that dollar strength. But again, we're going to see and talk about this when we go over to the indices. So it's going to be quite interesting. Yeah. I am going to be going for that bullish move. Really seeing the dollar start to ramp it up. We held these levels, getting to that 100-900, coming back down, holding the previous daily high. Then getting back above. This time around, we want to see it probably retest that weekly key level and then just start running. If anything, maybe get above that daily R2 and then from there just park the bus for tomorrow. So going to be an interesting one. Going over to the indices now, guys, this is where it's going to do. So obviously, firstly, we have NASDAQ. So NASDAQ had the earnings come out last night. We all know about this. Now, the thing is, guys, technically beat expectations. All right. But wasn't as good as what the market wanted, and that's why we were still talking about this pullback. But again, where that GDP number is also going to play a role in this for me is, again, looking for that continuation move. So we're going to see GDP really starting to back up those US sides of this. So again, trading bullish, we're holding Asia highs, got about the daily pivot, hit the EQ. We're also at that 200 now. So for me, if this market can hold the EQ, which we see we're not being able to fail, I'm going to say I want more the bullish move. Trading that previous weekly low, getting up there, and once you can get above this level of resistance, daily key level off to the monthly pivot over here, and again, the weekly pivot. So going to be an interesting one, but we want to see that bar. Personally, as I said, I will still look for the sells, but sells purely under Asia highs. Under Asia highs, sells are on. Until that, we're looking for the bars. Going over to US 30, almost the same thing now, guys. So firstly, when we go over to the daily here, you can see what we are doing. Again, I'll take my hat to Chris. Chris did basically say to us, was this the day we've seen in the past, having those pullbacks, building up that volume, and then breaking through. And that's exactly what's happened here today. Breaking right through, and again, back at that weekly R1. So now, this is where I always say to guys, probability will tell us we most likely are going to continue through. We've now got a 4-hour closure, which is the first time we are, and closing as high as what we have. So on the 15, again, understanding where this GDP number comes in. I was talking to Chris about this before the time, is a lot of guys, as we say, markets trying to price in a recessionary fear. But they need something to pin that on if we're going to get that. Again, every time now we are having fundamentals come out, they are not giving us that answer. So, for example, if that was lower, 100% that bigger sell-off could have been here today. But it wasn't lower, it wasn't even flat, it was higher. So definitely going to see these things really start to hold onto each other, hold this level of support, and I'm probably going to say I want to see this thing pump today. We're going to see it talk about that. We spoke about this weekly R2. And I must say, I think that is the target. We're going for weekly R2 and all-time highs today on US 30. Then lastly, with gold, this is where it just falls a little bit different to everything else, where we might be bullish across the board. I'm actually going to rather say the sells on gold. Obviously, because this is now we want to be going up against the dollar. We are not seeing it in this whole safe haven aspect. We are not seeing it as the value for investors as where the indices are. So with gold, we're going to be looking for that move down, failing again basically at the daily R1, back into the Asia range, taking Asia lows. Again, we spoke about it this morning, massive move. Again, EQ, daily pivot, Asia lows, all untested. So there came the big sell-off back to this level here, weekly pivot. If this holds under the EQ, Once we get a break, probably under Asia lows, the sells are on. And as again, we spoke about it, psychological level 2500 and previous daily low 2494 become a target. If we then otherwise are able to hold above the EQ and hold the support, potential longs are on. But I will say I do prefer the shorts on gold across compared to everything else. But that is everything from my side. Over to you, Chris.
Chad, before I start, some big news. We are having a meeting Monday with New Squawk. They've already given us access to everything, so I'll show you guys a little bit more about that. But one thing I have to say, and again, Chad, it's again hats off to Vault Markets. I don't want to blow smoke up Vault Markets' ass, but I just want to show you. Keegan was sitting here next to me, and I won't name the broker, but I think you guys know we have had them on the stream. We've talked about that name, a big broker. So as the news came out, Keegs, what did I tell you I want to do once the news comes out? If it was going to push bullish,
short US30.
All right, Chad. So I just took the log here. Keegan was sitting here with me, and every single time for almost after 3 minutes, Keegan said maybe 3 minutes after the news you can't trade. It was actually up until 4 minutes after. It would not execute my sells, and that is why I'm saying that I've never seen this on Vault, especially after a news event where you cannot. There's sufficient.
For ExxonMobil, ticker XOM, Golden Pass LNG developer seeks extension to 2029 to put liquefied natural gas terminal into operation. Golden Pass LNG requests extension due to a construction delay from contractor bankruptcy and scheduling uncertainties.
Okay, Chad, yeah, that we're going to talk about that now, but I just want to show you guys that more than sufficient money in the account and can't execute trades. So, yeah, I just want to say Keegan knows how I feel about it. Keegan knows there's more than enough money there in the account, but anyways, not gonna go any further on that. But just want to let you guys know, New Squawk, we're going to run it for a bit here. So just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. So the multi-asset class that we've chosen. So anything that's potentially market moving is going to come through as per radio. And then also on the side, we'll have all of the any headlines that can potentially move the market is going to come through. So we've got a direct line to all of the, basically, you can almost say you've got a Bloomberg terminal because they give you everything here. I'll do a little bit of a overview of what potentially is on deck here for us. But a lot of research, a lot of data points that we can use in our sessions. So quite excited for that. And we're going to see where the talks go. But anyways, Chad, let's get straight into it. GDP coming out 3%. That is looking solid. Let's just quickly look at previous numbers to gauge where we are at in this current cycle. Give me 1 second here. Let's just quickly check here historical data. Okay, Chad, so you can see relatively just reading the last 12 to 15 releases. Sorry, man, only about 3 times have we hit that 3% mark, and that's relatively solid. And you can see it's quite a jump from 2.8 to 3. So that is relatively solid for the economy. If you look at the revised number from Q1, 1.4, expected 1.4. So quite a big jump from 1.4 to 3. So that's looking relatively solid. That's going to change things a little bit on Fed futures. Let me just actually refresh Fed futures. Have they started repricing here? There you go. So you can see it's more now solidifying the idea of a 0.25. It shows that the economy is robust enough to handle these rates where they're currently at. So that's going to diminish the probabilities of a 50 basis point cut. Okay, November, still looking at just a 0.25. It's more or less almost 50-50 there. And then December, we're looking at another potential cut. So December, weirdly enough, the markets are positioning themselves for a 50 basis point cut, which is, yeah, it's very odd. I don't know if it's something to do with potentially the elections and all of that, but yeah, so 50 basis point there. So in total, a 1% cut expected. Going back to the charts, let's quickly look at it. DXY, as mentioned, we are cautiously bullish. All right, there you can see it. I don't know why these bookmarks are here. How can I remove this, Keegs? Is it possible to remove the stop section? I don't know how. Chad, is it possible to remove this little bookmark tab here?
I have no clue. There must be a way, bro.
If somebody knows, show. Okay, there we go. Was looking odd. Cautiously bullish. We have held that key level there above previous daily high. Previous daily high tapped and it's running now. Beautiful push on the dollar daily time frame. What do we have on the daily? All right, coming all the way back, Chad. We were talking about this. Dollar is going to start coming back at one stage, even if it's just a technical correction. Going into the session, you guys already know what we are looking at. Very simply put, daily R1, weekly pivot, Chad. That's going to be the level that we want to see hold. Then potentially going to the daily R2. Could be a trending day on the dollar. Daily time frame on US30. As mentioned, we did a little bit of a deep dive this morning on US30, where I said, looking at all of the previous times we had something like this, look what happened afterwards. So this could also be a very strong trending day, okay, potentially. So just be very aware of that. 4 hour time frame. What do we have on the 4 hour? Coming back into that 4 hour range we spoke about. There we go. Previous daily high. Very, very simple for me going into this session is what are we going to do at this weekly R1, this zone right here. That is what I want to see here. All right. What are we going to do in this zone? Because this zone is going to determine what we do for the rest of the session. Weekly R1 there. Let me just remove that. Weekly R1 there. Daily R1 up there. So if we start pushing above, we're going to see a trending day. All right. So just be very aware. Asia highs just quickly tested here this morning pre-market. Previous weekly high holding. So things are looking relatively bullish. I just told Keegan I'm a little bit cautious. I don't know if you guys remember that 1 week, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when we pushed the scammy up and we just died the rest of the session. So I don't foresee that happening, but just be very, very careful. Then Nasdaq daily, as I mentioned, we are neutral, but I also told you guys that at any stage can we start flipping to the upside and that we're going to react on the data. And I also said that previous daily low was a key level for us to hold above, which we did. Then Asia highs, and then earlier in the session I did say if we can start holding above that 200, we're going to go to the EQ. EQ has now held as support. Weekly S1 up here. So you've got two zones to monitor going into the session. Previous weekly low, weekly S1, EQ is already tested and holding. So this zone right here, very important. Nasdaq up over 1% pre-market. That is going to be very interesting for the futures. Do we go down from here or do we actually start pushing up? Very, very interesting session ahead. Gold, Chad. Let me just go back to gold. This was the analysis this morning. We didn't get any opportunities on gold. What I do want to see is what we do now for the rest of the session. This monthly R1, we've been talking about it the entire week. If you go back to the daily, let me just show you guys here quickly. This monthly R1 is an absolute menace and gold is just sticking around it. So let's see. I told you guys that we should technically be bearish on the day because we've closed back inside this range. Are we going to get that bearish push now on gold? There's that key level. There's the 200 EMA. Going back to our grid levels, things are looking beautiful for shorts here, Chad, if we can get it. I want to short it. We already rejected Asia lows. We already rejected Asia highs. I want to see us go down again. Already taking Asia lows as well. Weekly pivot. It is a tough one, Chad, but we'll see. If we reject here, I am looking for shorts. If we get above that again, I'm looking for longs. 15-minute time frame. What do we have on the 15? All right, there we go. 15. There's the turtle back, the turtle wave, as you guys know. So is this an omen of what's to come for this session? But Chad, that is my rapid fire analysis for you guys. And just before we go, this is more or less what it's looking like. So anything that's coming out here, all of those headlines, for instance, if something snaps in the market, we will know immediately. And if it's really, really market moving, what's going to happen is the audio is going to start coming through and we can listen into that almost like radio. The analysts at News Squawk update us constantly on what is happening. So I told Gigs that would be awesome if we can strike a deal with them. So we'll see.
What the hell was that noise now?
As soon as something comes out, so pre-market movers, Nvidia -4. While others noted that the growth projections do not exceed the most view of the street. Others said margins were cooler, but year to year, although cool versus Q1 for a full sell side analyst piece. Please check the headline feed at 3:15.
All right, guys, and the T2 firecracker, big satchel, whatever you want to call it, is a buy today. Which, as you said, I like that. I like that today. Hey Chris, how you liking Magic Keys, or how long have you used it?
I used it many years ago. Honestly, I think it's an overpriced product for what it actually does. There's only 3 buttons that's usable on it, so no. It's a big no from me, dog.
Yeah, stacks, bro. I always say that the guys put their votes in. 104 votes, but only 74 likes. So, like 30 guys voting, but not doing anything, guys. If you want to be a trader, you have to take action. Take action, be transparent, and have verified results, and you will succeed.
I wasn't part of that. Sheesh. All right.
I think I might change it from firecracker to ball bust.
Are we buying that?
Yeah, it's a buy.
Yo.
Exactly. I have an EA that does all the Magic Keys does, and one click is just as good as one press, the price it costs. I have the on-screen version of Magic Keys before it became a sub-payment, and use them for every trade and partials and break-even levels, etc. Love it.
No. Look, it's cool that it's on a little keyboard, but the rest of the buttons are useless. There's literally the place order, and there's literally 3 buttons that you use. They could have just had like a little 3-button thing that you just clip onto your keyboard. But it's a cool idea, though.
Yeah, guys, it's all fun and games, guys. Just relax.
I'm just gonna put that aircon a little bit on, just for some fresh air. It's a little bit musty in here.
That's chill, bro. You think it's
Just of
coming back
note
to life?
for the gap, ticker GAP is up about 9.5% in pre-market. Company still sees FY net sales up slightly on a 52-week basis. Sees year operating income in mid 40% range.
All right. Guys, I'm still going to be getting used
Just
to that
going through their
myself.
Q2 results. Net sales at 3.72 billion, so that's above the expected 3.63 billion. Total comp sales plus 3%, above the expected plus 2.87%, and just boosts its outlook for year gross margin and operating income.
All right. No
So
P,
you're
no
aware
TP.
Gap was due to release earnings after hours, so this is an early release.
You know what I feel like, bro?
Yo,
I feel like Martin Brundle now.
who's that? Oh, the
F1?
Formula One. Yeah. Why?
Like I'm talking, yeah, but every time I see the intercoms come on, it's like you just gotta shut up quickly. Like listen to what they say, and then you can carry on talking
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, the radio. All right, guys, we have a team radio coming through. Yeah. Alrighty, Chad. Are you guys ready?
Hey, there's literally, it sounds like F1. Are you guys trading USD or gold now? No, it is. My screen's just still on gold, but we are doing USD. We are locked in for it. We are looking for the buys, guys. The buys. Is that Bloomberg? No.
That's new squawk.
Who's my man talking? Sounds like we're on a flight. Sheesh, Max and Hammy move to the desk. 90 seconds. Yeah, we've got our own opening bell here now.
Chad, it's pretty cool that they just opened up like 10,000 rands worth of services to us for free. The guy came back like shortly after we emailed him. Remember on stream I emailed him and he's like, Chris, let's have a chat on Monday, but in the meantime, here you guys go test it out. We've opened up the entire suite for you guys. Check it out. We're going to show you around the website on Monday.
Who's that? No, Chris. Gold is going to drop again massively. Yeah, the gold sales I'm very with.
Yeah, I like the gold sales, definitely.
Hope the G's get a W today. Hey, bro. Hopefully we also have a little bit of comeback here today. We're going to see. As I say, guys, I'm not taking the T2 on the prop firm account today. We are doing real funds.
Real funding.
Real funds, real results. Alright, I think that's it, guys. Round 8. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Sheesh.
Chris, you got the lob right. Yeah, he did.
Did I get it right? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oof, Chad, these bars feel criminal, yeah, at these levels. It feels scammy.
I'll tell you when we're in, guys. Have you guys experimented on pound strip strategies on TradingView? No.
Okay, let's check here.
Come on. I still like the bars, so I'm happy, yeah.
I like it.
We've got news. We know there's a reason we should be going for the
Okay.
bars.
What I'm saying is it's feeling scammy.
It's
It's giving me scam vibes here, Chad. I got Chad, and then the other broker, that deposit is still in the metaverse.
Oh, Neil, the G's going places. Hey, shop for the donut,
Hey.
Neil.
Neil's obviously either doing some new business deal because this man is planting some seeds here today. Planted a seed this morning,
Hey.
planted another seed now.
All right, 30 seconds, guys. We might get an entry here. Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Are you sure to buy?
Oh, yeah. Let me double check this.
Ah, okay. What is nice?
It's a buy. It's a buy, bro.
It's a buy,
It's
right?
a buy.
Oof. Okay,
Oh,
how many
yeah,
seconds?
yeah, we
3.
go.
Oh, I'm gonna be too slow to get it.
I'm in, guys.
Oh
yes,
my
yes.
good. I wasn't ready.
Okay, I got slipped anyway, guys.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm like there somewhere.
Let me just move the 60.
Bro.
Okay.
Come on, T2. It's the first time on a real account here. Do something for me. Here we go. Come on, fight back.
Just an update here out of the Bank of England. They say it will publish second and near final Basel 3.1 capital rules for banks on September the 12th.
All right. Yeah. Peter, what were you saying about it? Wasn't a huge candle to start off?
Okay, Chad, there's my scale. There's my scale. Okay, that's me done. That's me done. My scale is in. Okay.
Just a bit further from the BOE, does
Yeah,
say it
that's
will
me,
also
man.
consult
Live accounts
on
out.
that date capital proposals
Live
for
accounts
smaller
out.
banks in
That wicked
Britain.
me on the account. That's live account done.
Oh, wait. Okay, scale is going to get nuked. Yes, is this going to scam us today?
Just making you aware of remarks from ECB's Holzman. Says 2% HICPs only in Q2 26 would
Out.
mean they're clearly not where they should be.
Also out.
And
Yeah.
they say if they see 2% inflation slipping out into 2026, not only to the first quarter but to the second, this would be a very strong indication that they are not where they need to be in price stability.
Just, I knew it, bro. I knew it. Bro, that's the thing. I knew this. I knew they were scamming. Yes.
Just an update out of Iraq does plan to cut oil output to 3.85 to 3.9 million barrels per day in September. It's according to Reuters citing a source, and did also cancel spot cargo of 1 million barrels in August to reduce exports.
Nah, guys. This has been a tough week. This has been a sore week.
Yes, I knew it, bro.
This has been a sore week.
Just going over that last energy headline again, Iraq does plan to cut oil output to 3.85 to 3.9 million barrels per day in September, and cancels spot cargo of 1 million barrels in August to reduce exports, and are seeing upside in crude at the moment. It's currently up about $1.7 over the course of the session.
Yes, I knew they were scamming. Yeah.
Hey. Nah, as I say, brother, this has been a tough week. We've taken some shots this week. The grabbers have worked, but the TT's been giving us some hardings this week.
Chad, US 30, why I didn't necessarily like the buys was purely for the fact that we've been trading up the entire day. We were at previous daily
Just
highs.
continuing with ECB's Holzman to say if core inflation remains high, it will feed back into the headline rate, warning that's a reason to be very careful. Moreover, to see support on both sides for major expenditure programs, but doesn't see counter-financing, which is worrisome, and says it's not that he's against lower interest rates, but one has to be careful or one could be forced to take a step back.
I was about to say, USD falling, Nasdaq having the massive buy today. Eish. Let's see. Is this just going to give the retest of Asia highs?
Chad, sorry man, just coming back to my side, why I said I was feeling this was scammy was there was the weekly R1, daily R1, previous daily high, we were just drifting and grinding higher. There's the previous weekly high, Asia highs, so yeah, but I told Keegs as well, I think it was on Monday, I said that we can't change on a feeling, otherwise our data on the firecracker is going to become convoluted.
Yeah.
So we keep going. Chad, I will say though, if we hold this current 1 minute level, I just want to show you guys, if we hold this level here where we're at currently, I will take one more stab at it. So I'm going to let you guys know just purely how we came down, even to come back to this 200. So I'll keep you guys updated. I would actually love for this previous weekly high in Asia highs to be tapped. And then I'm going to go for a pullback play to that 200. Okay, so let's check that out.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I know what you're looking at.
Yeah, so if we...
There's also on the 15, bro, testing the 200.
So Chad, if we can get that little pullback play here, and then gold still within this range here. So how's the Cracker been doing? Is it
This week, it's,
one win, 3 losses?
yeah, this week we've completely reverted. Last 2 weeks, we had 8 wins and 2 losses. Now we've had flipping 3 losses in 1 week. This week hurt, bro. This week did some damage.
Nasdaq flying. Okay, Nasdaq's going into that zone now.
Chris, what is that guy's name? Because can I use the spanner on him for interrupting geeks?
That's Martin Brundle.
Bro, is this now there? Watch this be the grabber kick we waited the whole day for. Chad, if you guys were
just
at London
scammed us.
session, the whole time I said the grabber kick, a closure under Asia eyes. That's the whole day what I waited for.
Yes, bro, it's weird. Nasdaq running almost 1.5%. US 30 getting
USD,
crumbled, yeah.
yeah, USD's taking shots
Getting
here, bro.
crushed.
Nah, guys, this is a big move.
It's going for the EQ, bro. Look at that. Look at that, Chad, going for that EQ.
Yes, bro.
It's going to go for the EQ. How much is that? Down.
250 pips.
Chad, I'm still going to look for a buy, believe it or not. I'm still going to look for a buy. I'm just literally waiting for a level.
Yeah, Fobs, if this thing holds above the Asia highs, definitely I think it can go bullish still. Because if you see what Nasdaq and that's all doing, then I think it can. Otherwise, yeah, USD, I don't know.
This was the move we were expecting to happen before the markets open up.
Yeah, we were hoping this was going to happen with the GDP release.
Yeah. For me, it was a good sell. Beautiful, bro. Now, if you caught the sell, you are smiling now.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm going to look for daily EQ. If we can hold the daily EQ, daily pivot, I'm still going to take a jab. This thing has just been one way down. Just absolutely crushing to the downside. So let's see. I've got 2 zones that I'm monitoring. One is a little bit higher, and then one is a little bit lower. Keegs knows what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And then gold still waiting for a move either something that's going to reject there for us, or 25.10. But interesting price action here. Month end flows in full force here, Chad. Month end flows.
When we think about that as well, we've got month end.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the last day because Saturday.
Sunday is the last day of the month.
Yeah, so tomorrow, tomorrow, our last trading days for the month.
Chad, let's check this is where that move started this morning, pre-market. So previous weekly high, Asia highs. Let's check. Just one way crumbling here.
My FX book report, please. Brother, you've got over nearly 400 streams. You can happily go back and watch any of them.
What is that?
Some guy, can I see your trading strats? My FX book report, please.
Oh,
One of
my
those.
FX book. No. No. We'll give you our income tax number, but not on my FX book. Not on my FX book.
He's one of those.
Philip Duplessis. My FX book report, please. Hey, Philip. We'll send it to you immediately, my brother. Income tax number as well, and tax clearance certificates as well, Keegs. All right, Chad, let's see US 30. Let's see what happens around this level here. I still want lower though. I still want lower. I want somewhere here. If we can just push all the way down now without any retrace. I'm going to take a stab here. Asia lows are still intact though, so let's check here. Previous weekly high, Asia highs. Okay, let's check. Nasdaq also starting now to come back a little bit. So let's see, Chad.
So Nasdaq testing that daily key level, 19,550.
TXY, okay. Oh yeah, so you still have a bullet on the prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, DXY a little bit in no man's land. Yeah, daily R2, still some upside potential there. Previous weekly high, Asia highs. Okay, Nasdaq rejecting that area, Chad, as mentioned. That's that previous breakout zone on the daily. There's that zone that we spoke about. That previous breakout zone is currently rejecting the daily R1. If Nas is going to continue higher, we need to hold above this daily R1. But 1.3 up already. Tough ask, but we'll see. And then gold. Yeah, gold is now about to test that 200. Let's see. Okay. I want to check what what's the name is doing. Let's check here quickly. Okay, Nvidia opened up. I was just checking because they were saying after hours.
Bro, this might be aggressive, but guys, I'm gonna take the short.
Okay, wait, let's go.
Yeah, on US30.
Asia lows, eh?
Well, you got the EQ and Asia lows, but that's 60 to 60. So
Nvidia.
come on,
Okay.
baby, come on.
Nvidia gapping up here. Beautiful.
Come on.
1 week.
Do it for us.
I think it's gonna work. We just need to hold that below the previous weekly high.
Because this is the original grabber kick now.
Yeah.
This is the OG grabber. What the hell was that one now?
Chad, gold coming back above 25.15.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Chad. Come on.
Just according to Reuters citing sources, Shell does plan to reduce by 20% its oil and gas exploration and development workforce. Restructuring in exploration and wells development and subsurface units will include hundreds of job cuts.
Come on, baby. Chad, I'm going to break even.
Hey, baby.
Come on.
And as usual, just commencing a market rundown at the US cash open. Indices do open in the green with S&P 500 up about 16 points or about 30 basis points. Nasdaq's up about 134 points or about 80 basis points. Russell 2000 is up about 2 points or about 0.1%. And lastly, the Dow Jones is up about 55 points or about 0.14%. It's worth noting equity futures came under pressure overnight. That was following Nvidia's earnings report, which did see beats on key metrics, albeit some analysts did remain unimpressed by the company's expected growth rates, while others said margins were cooler on a yearly basis, but cooled versus Q1. Nvidia is currently down around 2%. Sectors do open mixed with real estate and consumer staples lagging in the red. With consumer staples weighed on by Dollar General sinking over 25%. After it did fall short on analyst forecasts for Q2 EPS, revenue, same-store sales, as well as poor FY guidance. and consumer discretionary and consumer communications rather do outperform in the green. For US data was on the positive side with initial jobless claims unexpectedly
We're waiting here for Martin,
decreasing
guys.
slightly, while continued claims rose less than anticipated. Moreover, the second estimate for Q2 GDP was surprisingly revised upwards to 3% after being forecasted to remain unchanged at 2.8%. And lastly, core PCE prices prelim for Q2 was slightly below market expectations. Upon the release of the data, a hawkish reaction was seen in treasuries, with the curve bear steepening, with broad-based selling pressure occurring across the curve. For the dollar index, upside originally ensued after German state CPI cooled more than was expected from the prior month, and gains in the index did resume after the aforementioned US data, with strength most visible in the dollar yen and dollar franc. Looking ahead at the top of the hour, we do have US pending sales change month over month, which will be released, and we are expecting to see a rise of 0.4% after previously increasing 4.8% in June. In addition, this session will see EIA nat gas changes, a US 44 billion 7-year note auction, and central bank remarks from S&B's Chair Jordan, ECB's Nagel, and Fed's Bostic.
All right. He's going to go have to drink some water after that one. So we got a window here, guys. So before he comes back, you guys
Got
know
it.
we got Belly back, baby. Belly is back. But until then,
Martin Brandel.
at least the prop firm one here today, guys. So you know what's coming. Send a W in the chat there, guys, if you took that second bullet. All right, guys. Again, coming back, we took a small hit on the personal account firstly, and then came back, took a second shot on the prop firm account, and absolutely smashed it. Another 60 pips on US30 for the day. Everyone there catching the W in the chat. All of us taking that together, all live on stream. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys didn't miss out. If you weren't here, I don't know what you're doing. So there we go. Thank you, Martin, for giving me a gap, brother.
Martin Brandel.
Sorry. Oh shit. Okay, sorry guys. Because I took the first one on my live account, and then I took this now on my prop firm. Apologies again, the prodigy guys. I have to use the terminal, so because I activated on my phone, didn't come through. I can happily show you guys the trade, but apologies for that one. There's the EQ.
Chad, yeah, so what I'm looking at here, still a lot of pressure. Only thing though, Chad, is considering that we're only down 0.2% on futures. Very, very tricky. We can go 400 more points down to the downside. But what I will say is that if we start trading below Asia lows, around about that 41,000 mark, if we punch through that straight down, that's where I'll take my last bullet for the day. So that is the last bullet that will go through there. It's because I don't P. I'm actually going to go P now. All right.
Hey guys, not complaining, just asking. Don't fight me, lol. Wait, what did you ask, Robin? I don't see a message from you. What did you ask, bro? One of the lows that are not taken, bro, purely just because on the prop firm we always do a 60 pip. So that is the thing. EQ and Asia lows should be your target, but I just went for the 60 just naturally. Like that's what I was thinking, yeah, because of the T2. So that was actually just embedded in my head. But again, the guys that know the grabbers, I also normally do a 1 to 2. So these become realistic targets. Your Asia lows, the EQ, for example. But if you've already got your 1 to 2, then take your TP. Wait, where's... But have you had trouble with funding accounts on vol markets with immediate payments? No. I don't even watch F1. Is that the EQ indicator? Yeah, the EQ is the indicator. Keegs, sorted out for that one. Time for me to do some manual labor. Much love. Appreciate it, bro. The sell was so big it broke the bot. I know, seriously. Did you enter NASDAQ? No, that's USD, brother. It says there on the top left. Just read there. Keegan, what happened to all-time highs? Guys, when this happened, very, very simple. Okay, guys, all I need you guys to do is please just...
stand up and switch it off there. So it's not switching off. It's a deep freeze now. It is a deep freeze.
So, Spency, brother, I just need you to listen for me, my man. We spoke about good chance we could see this thing go into all-time highs. But in the analysis, you can happily go back and go look at it. We spoke about, again, obviously the EQ strat not working. We wanted the break of Asia lows. The minute if we get a break of Asia lows, it is game on for the sells to the EQ and Asia lows that are untested. And that's exactly what happened. We had this massive candle that broke Asia lows, and that's exactly why I entered the trade. On the 5 minute, we had the break. You had the test,
Note for
which
Iberdrola
closed bearish.
is said to look at exiting.
No, sorry, I'll just mute it for you.
That closed bearish, and then we took the trade. Very, very simple as that. Goals in all-time highs for the month. And Keeks, is there that EA that you use to calculate your position size? If so, what's it called? Not an EA, it's a lot size calculator. You can get it on the App Store.
Chad might, we'll see here, but I think might have been missed here, holding above. But let's see if we hold this zone here. EQ, daily pivot. We'll see if we can get a position. Otherwise, exactly where Keegan took his shorts from, if we start trading back above here, that is where I will start looking for a potential long all the way back to those previous daily highs. So yeah, keep that
Just
on the back burner.
Russia's Gazprom CEO to say it does plan to start gas supplies via Far Eastern route to China in the end of January 2027. This ad has increased shipments to China by 37% year on year in 8 months.
Yeah, skis, I just don't have the balls for it today, but you see what I'm looking at. What we spoke about, following the cracker, but that zone, you check that zone break, yeah. We've got one more level, let's check here. Okay, Chad, gold coming all the way back up, no retest of 25.15. Asia is very, very messy here, all the way down, all the way back up. I don't know what to tell you on gold. Gold has been a different animal. Gold has been something else. Pippers and dippers doing what they do. 280. So we've got about, what is that, 60 pippers and dippers?
Yeah, I'd say.
Alright, Chad, let's get ready. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, Chad, if we can retest this level and hold, that's the previous weekly high, I'm still going to go for a long. We've got all of this that is that could be corrected.
So I think Forbes asked about it earlier. Like, this can be that manipulation move we spoke about. The manipulation, test Asia lows that was untested, test the EQ, and now you've got all that momentum to take to the top side.
The thing is, Nasdaq is up almost 2% on the day, Chad, and that's why I'm saying US 30 being flat. Some of that equity, that risk on flow is going to come through the market. So that is what I want to try and follow. Either that or Nasdaq is just catching up to where US 30 is sitting on the week.
And just 1 minute to the top of the hour. Again, we are on the lookout for that pending sales change month-over-month data for July. It's expected to rise 0.4%. Previously rose 4.8%.
I wonder if that guy's got like a little dabble account on the side there while he's reading this. Keeks?
Yeah, I rate, bro. I don't think you could be in this game and like
And
on
not-
those levels
yeah.
and not trade.
These markets driving people to do crazy. Hey, babe, these markets are manipulating people, hurting feelings over here. Yeah, Chad, for me, it's very simple. There's a level here. There where Keegan took his shorts from. I want to see a break there. And then I'm going for it. Otherwise, no bueno for me.
That is a decline of 5.5%. So pending sales change month-over-month does come under the expected rise of 0.4% and falls 5.5%. And the pending homes index at 70.2. That's below the prior 74.3.
Okay, Chad, let's see. Yes, bro, we're back to that volatility where 60 points is nothing, bro. This is 60 points.
Yeah.
Check here.
Bro,
This-
look what my trade was.
This 1 minute candle is 60 points.
Yeah.
Sure, Chad. Okay, guys, this is going to be my last bullet. If this candle closes above that level, going for it. So, yes, I'm just going to need a little bit of a pullback. It's just like my stop's going to be inside a 1 minute candle, which is mad. So let's see if I can just get a little bit of a pullback. A little bit of a pullback at least. Okay, Chad, I'm taking a stab at it. That's going to be my last bullet for the day. 60 points. Yes, bro, 60 points is nothing, my dude. Chad, so got in here. 60, yeah, dude, 60 points in a 1 minute candle. Holy moly. Chad, yeah, I want to see us go back to test these levels up here. Go back into that zone all the way up there where markets opened up. So let's see. Could be another quick haircut here, but if not, let's
Just
see
note
where
for
we go.
GAP Gap, we did of course bring you some of their earnings metrics just before the open. Those were published onto its website. It looks like they've been halted for news pending. We do expect them just to confirm some of these numbers. Reminder that Gap usually reports after hours today, so we were expecting that after the close, but we've got the report on their website pre-market. So we will keep an eye out just to make sure that all the figures are aligned. But we already have some of their metrics on the board for those interested. Sales came in at 3.7 billion against the expected 3.6. Comp sales were up 3%. Analysts were expecting 2.9. And it raised outlook for FY24 gross margins and operating income. Again, we do expect them to officially put that number out to the market on wires very shortly.
All right, Chad, let's see. Last bullet for the day. And then we've got that 200 to get through if we start pushing up. And if we can get through that 200, we can go back into that zone where we opened up, where all of the selling pressure started. So let's see. Currently happy with what it's doing here, holding that level where that sell for Keegs initiated from. So let's see if we can push back. Again, Chad, Nasdaq almost 2% up on the day, US 30 all the way down here, and then dollar now going sideways. So let's check here. I want to see us break through that 200 key level. I think once we tap into that zone, that's when I will go break even. That's already a 1-to-1 almost, then, yeah, 50, close to 50 points. So let's see if we can break into that level. It's currently looking, it's looking all right, Chad. It is looking,
You got this, bro.
it is looking relatively robust.
Do it for the Chad.
It is looking relatively robust. If we can get this one, then it was overall a positive day for everyone.
Yeah.
Then I think everyone can walk away happy campers, and we can just say everyone had a good day here, and then maybe we'll
How
send.
many pips is your TP? Because a small move is 60 there. So how?
No, I'm going for 120. I'm going
Hey.
for 120 or
Come on, bring it home.
120.
I back it, bro. I back it.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It's one of those days where you got to give it a shot. Not break even yet, Chad. Not break even yet. I need us to tap into that zone. I need us to tap into that zone. Just want to see what was the loss today. 0.7. Okay. Okay. Yeah, gold pushing up, US 30. Yeah, delicate zone here, Chad. Delicate little zone that we are trading in now. I just want to see it punch into that level before I go break even, because it can just turn shy of it and then still move up. Ideally, the trade was somewhere here. Keegan would know, similar to what we did yesterday, Chad, but I just didn't have the kahunas. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Chad, as soon as we bust into that 200, I'm going to go break even, eh? So just be ready. I literally want to see a body into it. That's still shy of it. What I would say, though, is I'm going to halve my risk to 30 points. Okay, Chad? So we're just reducing our risk. Not break even yet, just reducing the risk. Okay. So that if for some reason we just turn around here and collapse, we've already minimized our risk. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, punching in there, Chad. Okay.
Nah, bro, you got this. This is going to
yeah.
TP. That's going to TP.
Okay, Chad. Yeah, Chad, I'm going break even. Right. I've now gone break even. Let's see. If it comes all the way back here, then obviously this is now a confirmed resistance. That 200. And we are very likely going back to the session lows. This 200 is pretty dead, Chad. You can see this morning. This morning, I actually broke my own rule. If you go back on the stream, I told you guys this is where we go break even on the 200, and I didn't do that. So am I going to break my rule twice on one day and pay the price? Then I'm a donkey. All right.
When you started working at Jix, the backtesting shows very fruitful gains. 2 2.3% in 2 5-minute candles.
What is gold? Chad, let's check here what gold is doing. Alright. Where's that 5-minute 200 EMA? It's sitting. Okay, we already broke above that. Beautiful. Okay, Chad. Rejecting it, Chad. Very likely. Unless we start moving up, break even here. Because here's the thing, if we're going to hold up...
in line with the announcement on Monday, worth noting, we're just getting further headlines suggesting Libyan or Crescent ports have halted export operations on Thursday, according to engineers. Again, this is very much in keeping with the announcement that we heard on Monday.
Yeah, Chad, here's the thing. If we were going to hold above it, what would have happened was we would punch through it, and then these bottom wicks would be a test on the 200. So if price is actually going to break through, it's going to need to hold above it and hold a retest to start pushing up, okay?
I'm just saying, bro, please don't close it.
No. So I'm either taking the break even or it's a TP.
Like, I know it'll be bleak if they go take a break even, but I really think this is going to TP, bro.
Yeah, it's very weird price action though. It's very, very weird price action. Gold, no entry for me there on gold. US 30. Let's check here. No, it's not getting through there. And I want short here though. Chad.
I still think it's got it, bro.
Think it's got it?
I think it's got it. I still think so.
I doubt it, bro. Look at all these rejections off it.
Wait, what is that?
That's a 200.
Oh, is that the
200 on the 1 minute?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, look here. The thing is, when it's trading
bro,
above.
So you know what's interesting? The bottom of the candle where you bought.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit. So the buy just before the one where you bought.
No, bottom wick.
That's the 15, and it's holding. That's the bottom of the 15 candle, and there's the 200 it's holding. That thing's being pushed by the 200 on the 15-minute time frame.
Yes, it's struggling at this 200, eh?
I think it's got it, bro. I think it's got it.
Yes, I would love for it to break through though. But no, bro. It's
DXY is rejecting. Nasdaq's rejecting but holding. Gold's holding.
yes, I would actually no. Chad, yeah, we break even. Either way, there's no risk on this trade for us. We break even, and
That 200 is aced.
what's that?
No, Bevan. It will go, Chris. Yeah.
No, Chad, you can't. If you say, here's the thing: price will show you what it's going to do. So if it's constantly rejecting a level, that's why I always say it's very simple price action. If it's gonna break a level, it needs to break through it, and it needs to hold above it. But if we're constantly rejecting it, then there's obvious reason. So it needs to break above and hold above. Otherwise, yeah. But yeah, we are.
There you go. I told you,
There
bro.
we go. Let's see if we can get a hold here. Chat. Retest is going to be very, very important. Retest is going to be super, super important. And then, Chad, we've got a level here. Come on, just hold above it, though. Hold above it. Chad, we've got a level here that I'm going to monitor. Just want to check exactly where it is. 41,356, 41. Yeah. Chad, I might, if we can hold this is the next zone that I'm going to monitor. If we cannot punch through that level, I might just close there for 90 points. Okay. Yes, bro, it's making us sweat for flipping. Let's check.
I still think it's there, bro. I think for me, it just seems like this 15 is gonna close, but I think it's there.
Yes, bro. Dude, this would make my day if that thing just punches through that level. You know what I'm looking at, Keek. So,
I know what you're watching,
bro. So if this is the fire, we took the other part of the firecracker here, Chad. Ooh. Let's see. Chad, once we hit this level, I will actually move my stop loss into profit 1R. So basically where we would usually get out, so 60 points. So if we can get there, I'm going to actually move my stop loss 60 points, so that if it turns around, we already book what we usually book, which is 60.
So, bro, you just need to wait for this 15 close. Come on.
So once we punch that level, I'm going to go put stops into profit, because that's where technically we would have closed now on a normal day, but it's not a normal day. So let's see if we can punch that level.
Close, you good, bro. You good.
Let's check it out. Sure.
Nah, that
Just
thing is
move
good,
for
bro.
us now. Like, stop these games.
Like you said, it's just a retest of that level.
Just punch that level for us. Go. Bro, it was so violent, and now it's just like a dove floating here. Shasty, Chad. Like, the open was violent, and now we grinding here. Just grinding here. Just go, my bro. Do it for us. Do it for the Chad.
Nah, it's going, bro.
It's more likely to go here now than the other way. That's all I'm saying. Ah, come on, man. The suspense is killing me. Okay, go. Chad, I will let you know as soon as I move my stops to 1%. Still has got a little bit of room to go. Still a little bit more. Currently running about, at one stage, 90. Okay, let me just focus here on this side. Is that the level? 41,358. 41,358, is it? Okay. Yes, I'm gonna be. Dude, I'm just gonna feel solid once I can move the stop loss there 1% in, because that's worst case. What? Well, not worst case. That's where we would usually, but just. Okay, let's check here. Go, go, go. Okay. Almost there, Chad.
Bro, I thought this thing's running to TP.
Go, go, go. Okay, Chad, I'm just gonna go ahead and ooh. Alright. Chad, it's still shy of that level. I haven't moved that. Okay, I would have been out there, but I haven't moved it. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. All the way around. Just shy of that level where I wanted to go 1%. Something come out now. No, nothing. Okay, so we're still in here, Chad. We're still in here. Commodities. Okay. Alright, aggressive entry there on the 200. Let's see now.
Did you enter again?
No. I mean like aggressive retest. Sorry, did I say entry?
Yeah.
No. Just I mean aggressive retest on the 200. Yeah, Chad, I just want to see if we can push away a little bit. Yeah, Nasdaq now starting to die off. Okay, DXY going up. All right, Chad. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move it up into 1R. Okay.
To be fair, bro, like that on the 15 as well now, that was like your retest of that level now. So it's gone.
Okay, Chad. So
I say just go put it at 1
Around
R
10
now.
minutes to the bottom of the hour. We will be getting the EIA Natgas storage change data for the week of 23rd August. Consensus looks for a build of 39 BCF versus last week's build of 35.
Chad, stops have been moved to 1%. Okay.
I think maybe just put something on the screen there.
So my stops are currently where this blue line is, Chad. This blue line, these are my stops now. So either way, because that's the level I was talking about, we punched it. If we cannot get through that level, very likely that yeah, I think this is W management. If we giving it enough room, because here's where we can reject, Chad. Only Keegan would know.
I think you want to see a bit of price action off of it, but I don't think it's going to reject it.
You're right.
I think you're going to get like what you had there, that first grey block of yours.
Yeah.
You're going to get a bit of price action very, very close to each other. I wouldn't want to see a big rejection off of it. But I think, like you said, if you do get a big rejection off of it, then I think it's rejecting, like it's going to turn around. If it just stays around there.
Nvidia have resumed to the downside, still off the pre-market, the overnight lows that we saw. Nevertheless, some just suggesting that they're trading below their 50-day moving average, which just might be adding a bit of technical pressure to NVDA. Down around about 4.9% and appears to be just causing some neg ticks for the E-mini Nasdaq as well.
Chad, I'm going to give it 1 more minute. If we can punch through here, I'm happy. Otherwise, I'm just going to lock it in. Overall, just a good recovery. So I'm going to give it 1 more, because this next candle is either going to punch it or it's just going to die. Okay, so let's see. Just punch it. Punch it. No bottom wick on this 1 minute. Chad, you know what?
Don't do it, bro.
Oh,
Just at least wait for candle closure.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
that's
there we
1
go.
minute. Like that's literally 40 seconds. That's just
Okay,
give
Chad.
it.
If this 1 minute doesn't go for it, yes, bro. Come on.
Bro, it's so please. I'm telling you, please. If it closes bearish, you can kill it. If it closes bearish, you can kill it.
Okay.
Come on, little candle.
Bro, this trade has taken years of my life. This trade. Go,
And
go.
it's
go,
a big trade.
Go, go, go.
telling you, bro. Just give this little candle its chance.
3, 2, 1. I'm out. Chad, I locked it in there.
Guys, like we had a deal. We said if it closed bearish.
Ah?
We said if it closed bearish. That little man still closed bullish. He had a fighting chance. Look at him. See, look at him. I told you. If it closed bearish.
Dude, it was a big trade. I think this was... okay,
Bro, that's like 2 pips from your TP. Guys, did I not tell him if it closed bearish, kill it?
Okay, Chad, anyways, you guys, if you held it, you can kill it there. I think it was a beautiful, beautiful trade. Well managed. And if you got it here or you got it there, either way, I can honestly say it was a W day. Keegan giving you guys the recovery. We got another beautiful, long recovery here. Look at that. My goodness.
I told you, bro.
I know you told me, but dude, I'm just going with the gut here. But there we go, Chad. That would have been full TP. We took 93 instead of 170. But look at it go. Gee whiz.
I'm not saying anything, bro.
Out. Okay, but bro. Okay, you did say it, bro. You did say it. Still holding.
I said if it closed bearish, I said just give the candle a chance.
Bro, do you think the pippers and dippers are crying?
Hey, that's what they
Chad,
get, bro.
the pippers and dippers are crying. I think this has been one of our bigger trades
That's been a
on
big one,
US
bro.
30. This has been one of our bigger trades on US 30, and it's still going.
For me, guys, if you get on the 15, if this thing closes now in the next like 5 minutes, if it closes above those 15 highs, you go in all-time highs.
Yeah.
If we reject, and we reject that weekly R1, and we reject those body closures, we're coming down. But as I said, I like the buys. We spoke about it in the analysis.
Chad, these Keegs will know all of these levels where we traded from now is in the firecracker. For instance, this level here, there's no coincidence why price is rejecting there. Unfortunately, you guys can't see what we see, but all of these levels, even this level where we took it from, this one here, is on the firecracker. So all of these levels have significance in what we do. So the reason also why I said once it punches in here, the next area where the firecracker is going to show potential resistance is up here, Chad. So for the guys that are still in, it's going to be literally there. Which also, weirdly enough, coincides with the daily R1. But, hey, bro, what a day. I'm actually exhausted after this trade. This trade exhausted me.
Guys, think of it that way. If you guys did everything, you came out very profitable today. Because we took the 60 pip loss. Then I already gave you the 60 pips back. So you're break even. And now almost 100 pips with Chris. So, yeah, you guys have had a very, very good day on the markets today.
That's why I always stay. What a comeback, Chris. Hey, Peter. Actually wanted to grab it, yeah, believe it or not. Keegs know why I wanted to grab it there. But yeah, there's still a lot of layers that we're exploring, and waited for the other entry that was here. So,
but yeah, I think, bro, we really
that's sheesh, what a trade, Chris. That's the 4-hour strategy. Also work on Forex pairs. I haven't tried it, brother. I haven't tried it on the 4. Only gold. Chad, sorry man, gold is just a mess. Nothing I would trade. Yeah, it's just also way too volatile. US 30, beautiful trade. Should have listened to Keegs. If it closes bearish, if that is fine, Keegs. We come back stronger tomorrow.
All right, guys, but I think, yeah, to end off there, very, very good day. As I said, you guys should be 100-something pips up on the day. So great day to finish it off from going from a very bad day from the T2, giving us a bit of a hiding here. this week to basically this today almost makes everything back. Almost break even for the day. I think we would be 1% down of the whole week then after that.
Yeah,
So,
that was a 2R.
so yeah, very, very, very good one. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to finish strong. We got London. Then we got Miles back again for industry chats. And then we are going into New York. So going to be a good one, guys. Don't miss it. Chris, any closing remarks?
No, Chad. I think we're slowly but surely building our confidence in the firecracker as well. Like we said, there's so many layers to it, and I almost want to say, as much as we call it a strategy, I almost want to say it's a framework, Keegs. It's a framework for multiple trades, continuation trades. Maybe one day we'll release it. Maybe we never release it. Maybe it always just remains our little secret. But I don't know, Chad. It's been showing a lot of good fruit. This week so far has been tough in the sense of the price action you guys can see is very, very up and down. So don't be too hard on yourselves. This is not efficient price action. It's month-end flows. So if we can end this week tomorrow, Keegs, I think with a win in the morning and a win in the afternoon, I think we can honestly give ourselves a pat on the back for a very, very tricky week. One of the more trickier weeks. And we don't say that because we make excuses or any of that. No. It is honestly just a tricky week. But I think so far we've done well. We've done, if you think about it, we took the one on the chin. Keys came through with a sell, incredible. We came back with a buy, incredible. So yeah, it's been a taxing session. I think one of the more taxing ones because things didn't go initially as planned. But Chad, this is the markets we trade, baby.
All right, so we're gonna be back again for tomorrow, as always, guys. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.